Hey boys, back up. Wake up, Zuko. Where you at, Twix? You in the cube with a tongue? Oh, you're in the ball. See the ball moving. Smells like somebody pooped. Oh, look at that beautiful, handsome trap. Hey, boys. Come here. I'll keep petting you. Zuko was like, hey, why'd you stop? There's so much purrs going on. We had a little accident with Bee earlier. She was hiding in the room when the boys were misbehaving and got put in. And 5 minutes later, Bee announced her presence to the world, telling the boys to stay the beep back. Came in, picked up the boys, cleared a path to the door, and Bee left. On her own, peacefully. She was calm afterwards. But she did say some very, very unladylike words. But I'm also starting to think that these guys may be best adopted as a pair with no siblings. Let me peep. Yeah, people in chat talking about Easter and days that off or whatnot. My old company, AT&T, gave floating holidays that people could use for whatever outside of the company's sanctioned holidays. I'm not entirely sure what IBM does. I don't recall. I'm not entirely sure what IBM does. I don't recall. Look how long this boy is. Yeah, it's like Bee's mouth. Bee hissed a lot, and the boys still, or Twix here, still showed aggression. And maybe they may be fine with males. I'll have to ask Jess if they've been aggressive towards Eddie. But they've been aggressive to all the females. And still getting used to the whole in-out system. I got buttons outside that push for when they're in and out of the room. And after that incident, I forgot to push that in, get rid of the text saying that they're out exploring. So if you want to find the moment on the DVR, probably not going to capture it for Faith, but if you find the moment on the DVR, you can just like scroll back until the text disappears and look there. Look for when I'm in the room, saving Bee. They've been a little aggressive towards Dorian. No, they don't really. Mary Jane, we gave up on the escape counter because they're really not escaping anymore. This is day 3 with no escapes. Plus, they're spending more time out and about, so it's better to have an out and about message versus escape. Yeah, Zuko has bopped Dorian a couple of times. I think Jess is about to come in. Are you watching yourself? Watching yourself? We got a couple issues going on with our cats. Eddie might have some sort of urinary tract thing issue, and Nakia needs to have her anal glands expunged. So it's been a fun day all around. Yeah, Dorian's a gentle giant. I mean, he doesn't. Yeah, oh, he's a gentle giant, but sometimes he's just standing there and Zuko goes pop, and he's like, what? I don't know if anything happened between them and Eddie. Just would know that. I try to keep an eye on things upstairs. She keeps an eye on things downstairs, and downstairs is where Eddie tends to be. But all that aside, these guys are really great together. You guys want to give us some wrestling matches, huh? I want to get a capture of that. Wham, bam, kapow! Now look how long this boy is. He's going way past my kneecaps, halfway down my shin, and his butt is almost to my belt line. Big stretch. Twix just curled up against my back. You get a claw sheath on your head. You just see a tail behind me. Tail shark! I think Jess is about to come in.
Yeah, I'll be checking chat for questions that I might have missed.
Oh, we got poop coming. First time I've seen grease lightning here, poop, since the incident. It's a little soft on the tail end, but normal start, a whole lot of it. Cover it up, boy. Jess is gonna come in right after the poop and be like, "Oh, that wonderful smell." Did finish covering it. Bring the scoop with you. She's scooping out there. I guess I can at least cover it. Whoa, Nelly.
Coming in here.
Okay,
No help, huh?
you're good. They just pushing back. They don't try to really.
Oh my god, yeah, he
Okay,
just got out.
Never mind.
Yeah, it stinks in here.
Yeah, Zuko just pooped. It was normal coming out first, and then it went a little on the soft side.
Okay. Come on, Zuko. Come on back in. Come on. Good boy. Because Nakia's running around like a mad woman right now. Oh, God, I didn't clean in here. It needs to be.
I was about to get up and I realized you were.
Hi, buddies. I missed you.
We did a lot of snuggling. He curled up again. You know how Bee props herself up?
Uh-huh.
Guess me, he did the same thing before he laid out.
Wow, so we'll have to do some playing in a few minutes. Oh, God, it's so I didn't do any of this in here today. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, boy. So it was a little soft, you said?
At the end of it, yeah. There's one where he's in right now. Towards the front where he's facing.
Oh, God, it stinks in here. Oh, this window has been open all day.
No, I just opened it.
Oh, okay. Nikki is on a tear. Oh. All right, buddy, can I get in here? Thank you for peeing me. Oh, that was a big poop. Wow.
Yeah.
This box needs to be changed. There's like 6 boxes that need to get changed.
What?
Twix. No. Oh no! No, I just missed.
Oh, you're so lucky.
That's why I don't like wearing this one shirt. It has happened before, by the way.
Her chapstick almost fell in the dirty litter bag.
Which wouldn't be the first time. I've washed it off. Alright, so you're gonna help me get out so I can.
Yep.
Please? Oh god, it stinks.
I'll probably slip out.
Oh, and this. Well, we need to do some
okay.
lawn playing with them and some treats. I want to take this as well because we didn't change this morning. Okay, I'll be back.
Oh, Granny knows how to play soccer. Blank, this rug is moved. I guess Grady kept that and kept Jess from scoring a goal. Go catch your Grady. Yeah, one thing I recommend if you value your life is never take Jess's chapstick. Hold up. They got away from me.
Ooh, it's disgusting. Oh, right
It's
down.
like goalie Grady blocked your kick.
Oh, did you put it like that?
No, when you toss the ball out there, that's what happened. Yeah, I told people that if they value their lives, never take your chapstick.
No. John doesn't even joke about it.
Except I just did.
No, he doesn't joke about it when I like and steal it from me because there'll be
No.
all of my high school and college friends still know me for having chapstick.
Yeah, this cat canoe over here will go home with them too. Oop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was all
Cool.
for them.
Oh, that's so nice. Thanks, Lizzie. And the corn that's been hanging out in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
No, they haven't really been touching it.
I noticed that too.
Do you think there's
I think they're lazy.
Well, do you think there's another way that we could do it?
Yeah, leave it on the ground. Something I can think of. Maybe a stake.
Like, what about you said you bought one that's lower, a lower sign? You said that like a yard sign?
Well, things like we're almost touching the ground as it is.
Mm.
Make it easy, just sit down and pick them off.
Yeah, but squirrels like to be able to run off and hide and have a safe spot. Oh, we were gonna get that squirrel. Do we want to order that stuff for that we looked at online? The squirrel feeder and the.
Think of the.
Yeah, and then also the
Yeah, sure.
the nesting stuff. Have you guys had any thing with hummingbirds? Do you have any suggestions with hummingbirds?
We saw like a nest ball that we put out there that has fine threads that hummingbirds can grab and use for forming their nest. Unless they use just this area to migrate.
No, I think this year they're having, right? Remember that article that you got?
Yeah, there was an article about them migrating through though.
Oh, I thought it was like.
What?
I buy my chapsticks in like bulks of 24.
She's not kidding.
With the hair thing,
She
especially.
buys them in bulk too. The bulk packs in bulk.
Did you tell everyone about the boys' excursions and how sorry I am about the bee situation?
Yeah.
I was on the phone and I was trying to get them from chasing Libby, and I didn't pay attention, so I apologize for that. And I'm very glad that no one got hurt.
As soon as B left, she was like, "Yeah, I showed them."
Meanwhile, she's licking her lips and like
Yeah,
completely.
she was very nervous in here. She definitely felt like she was trapped.
She was, yeah. So ask Kathy about hummingbirds. She has feeders. Which Kathy? Do you know?
Kathy says that.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's one of the mods.
Round ball that was made of open wire mesh. And we filled it with. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Fill it with shelled peanuts. That's what we want.
Those are not for me.
Hmm?
The shell peanuts we have are for me.
No, they're not. The ones at the front door?
Not at the front door, no.
Shelled peanuts, the ones with the shells around it. Yours is.
No, shelled peanuts are, I think, been shelled.
Oh.
Peanuts have a shell. That's my understanding.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Makes for lazy squirrels. We found, but there's definitely less mess in our bird feeder. We found
Bird bath.
Yeah, bird bath. We found a squirrel feeder that has a little lever. If they step on it, it opens up a slight portal where like a peanut or two will come out, and they let go. It's kind of like one of the candy machines. You push on the lever and candy come out. Except it's peanuts.
Did you guys, is Tracy on Ghosties? My dad said that there's like some kind of, on Amazon, the 2005 documentary that talks about the pandemic and what to expect. So it's like an hour long.
2005?
Yeah. I want to see if anyone sees it. Shelled means they're naked. Okay, see, I learn something new every day. Do you think that's neat?
Yep. If I can hold a baby, it can hold me.
The boys were good today until the very, very end with Libby. And B. Well, but I mean, that was my fault. That wasn't anyone else's fault. Oh, okay, so hummingbirds don't need anything around this time of year.
I guess if some of them nest in this area, there's like multiple species that have been seen in this area. This is one article that talked about one migrating through up north.
That's why Eugene she does the shelled one. Because it doesn't make as much mess. The crows have been taking our peanuts that we throw out. She takes like 2 and then flies across the street. Oh, what creature would come and eat the shells? Yeah, that Mary Jane, one of my clients, same thing. When I was putting out the nectar for them, they were buzzing my head. So aggressive, like, hey lady, you're late to fill our hummingbirds, our feeders. It was crazy. Are you guys gonna be good boys? So we're not gonna let the boys out tomorrow, probably until the evening. But I do need to clean the room, so it's much easier without them being in here. So I'll probably put them in the master while John's working.
Have you seen how they interacted with Eddie?
Yeah.
Were they hostile towards Eddie in any way?
No. They just sit down. And then like Zuko wouldn't pass by Ruthie today in the hallway. I had to go save him because she was growling. Why do you ask?
We were talking earlier about.
You saw them, remember?
Yeah.
In the slider.
I don't recall.
Yeah, you do. Remember he was
With
walking.
Eddie?
Yeah, he was walking up to them.
Oh yeah, he was being aggressive towards him. I'm talking about these guys towards Eddie.
No, he wasn't being aggressive. He was just walking up and sitting. And then he would grumble at them, but Eddie would never do anything like swatting or anything like that. He sat there and waited for him to make a decision.
Yeah, because it's like one thing we gotta evaluate. It's like these guys don't seem to be good with girls. They might be. Then we gotta evaluate. It's like these guys don't seem to be good with girls. They might be okay with boys, but they've been aggressive towards Dorian. At least Zuko has.
Yeah, he's been a little swatty with him. They do fine with Ruthie. And I think if B,
No, Ruthie don't cut them any crap. So.
well, nor does B, but I think to this situation in here was my fault. It wasn't B or their fault. They were, this is their territory, and there was a cat that was in here, and they were defending their territory, and she was defending herself because she was scared.
Mm.
They don't do well with docile cats, but I do agree with you. It'd be better if they were the only two in the house.
That would be the best case scenario.
Yes, but I wouldn't say if they have a like a Maya or a Ruthie in the house, I think they would be fine. If they had a Penny in the house, it would not be fine. Or a Nakia. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, the ideal situation is that they go home on themselves. Oh look, look how cute, dear. And the thing. He was cute. He found his baby. I think it was hiding.
Yeah, hummingbirds are territorial, and we've learned recently that hummingbirds remember which flowers have nectar and how long it takes for those flowers to replenish their nectar, which I thought was amazing. But I guess that would be a survival technique that they would develop, because I think they need to eat several times their body weight in sugar water just to survive a day. And I can't imagine having that high metabolism. But if I could fly, bring on the cheeseburgers.
Okay, wait, did you read Eugene Smith's thing about the peanuts? Penny, we'll be out in a minute.
Mm. Yeah, there's hummingbirds in the Pacific Northwest, and we're right near the Canadian border, only a 2-hour drive away, and they migrate north through here.
It's kind of funny to see the hummingbirds dive bomb each other because they're so fast. Yes, B is very pretty.
It's like I pulled up some slow-mo videos of hummingbirds, and it's interesting how their wings move. They don't flap like a traditional bird's wings would do.
Yeah, that's an awesome way to explain hummingbirds. 10% bird, 90% attitude.
Yep.
I guess they kind of deserve to have that attitude. I mean, they're pretty spectacular creatures.
Ooh, is there a heating pad under here?
Yes, dear. Why do you think they lay there so much?
Butt warmer. I think you're warm now.
I think so.
You just woke up.
I think they, well, we've been doing a lot of, well, Zuko's obsessed with Penny right now, so.
Is she on the other side of the door?
Yep. Oh, it's me. It's just your mommy. It's just your mommy. Love you. Yeah, I think this is a growth here, dear. It's a skin tag. This one.
It's harmless then.
This is weird to be not even a year old and have a skin tag, though. But yeah, I think it's harmless. When they came into the master today and this morning with me, I didn't get any cuddles. They were like, food! I know there's more food out there! Food! Food!
Yeah, they spend the first 10-15 minutes after they're once they're let out, looking for food bowls, covering the entire house.
He just face planted into there.
Zuko's turn.
You tell everyone how daring we were during dinner.
Yeah, we had meatloaf out with these guys.
we had the meatloaf covered, but it was still daring. Oh, there's still food in there?
I think he's wondering the same thing. He's like, wow. And it just sent me a video of a hummingbird going after the hose in a guy's cap.
Oh, yeah, that was
The
so
air hose. He was going through it, and then it, like looked at him and was like, what the hell, dude? What's wrong with this flower?
Oh my god, you guys still have food in here? You guys are gonna get more because you ate so much today. I'm walking like an old lady today. Yes, they behaved very well with the food because I got up from the table every 2 minutes and said no. Tried to give them a treat to get down. No, they were very good. They are constantly on the hunt for anything and everything. Constantly.
I think these two would be the type of cat that you would want to like hide treats around your house.
Oh yeah,
For them
definitely.
to hide
We should
by.
do that in here. Actually, it's a good idea. More like instead of the food puzzle one day, do that around here.
Yeah, like put one.
Yeah. Well, no, because then then I'll lose the bet with Tracy that this will fall. I don't want to do that. Yeah, but we can put in like the like in the fish thing, majiggy, under here in their tunnels, up here because they don't spend a lot of time up there. You can put one in there, but that's a great idea. They in our classes for feline training and behavior, they talked about putting like little cups, like Dixie cups of food around the house so that, you know, let's say you didn't want to go and spend $50 on a food puzzle or something. Penny, stop it.
Yeah, you don't want to get into an intelligence fight with a squirrel because you probably will lose. Trying to keep them out of your feeder.
Oh, yeah. But that's the fun of it for us. We don't care.
Yeah.
The cats, that will be fun for the cats.
I was listening to seed in the bird feeder, and I had my hand out like this, and a bird came, whoop, landed on the feeder, and I was like, I froze. And he just kind of like looked around, then realized I was standing there and flew off back to the tree.
Yep, we're gonna do clicker training in like 2 minutes. Winding down.
If you hear scratching noises, that's Penny at the door. I've also heard that with crows, the crows you see in your yard will tend to be the same crows day after day, even though they like fly back to a central roosting area, which could be like 10, 20 miles away.
I really want John to take me over to the UW's campus at night when they all come home to roost. What is that? Or murder. I guess apparently it's pretty spectacular here.
Yeah. It's like we can pretty much at dusk, no matter where you are, you can see a very long line of crows all flying towards the UW. I remember getting out of work and standing out in the parking lot for 10 minutes, and it was just a constant line. And they keep it the same channel day after day.
Very inappropriate of me doing it right now. Thanks.
And speaking of raccoons, my parents would have raccoons that would eat the cat food that they leave out on their back porch and take shiny bits of trash out of the trash can and leave it there as an exchange. They paid for their kibble.
With trash?
With their own trash.
We haven't done any clicker training since Friday. Did we take the weekend off, boys?
I think he did some last night.
We had a huge crow at school, and we've seen them get the kids' bags. And did she just jump up on the?
Yeah.
Penny's now jumping up to try to open the. Or is that Chris?
No, I think that's another cat. His dad.
That's Ruthie says.
Oh, Chris is out there.
Did you tell everyone about our meatloaf? Oh yeah, we had meat. It was very good meatloaf.
Mm-hmm.
Trials and tribulations of our daily eating. I think we're doing pretty good, considering we sometimes would eat out 4 nights a week.
We haven't ate out in a while.
No, since that date night, so over a week, yeah. You're a very good boy. Kiss. His nose is warm from all the his workout.
Mm.
Up. Oh, that was a confusing one. Up.
But I had to take a tree down in my backyard because it was damaged from another tree hitting it.
Sit.
Those are when the guy came
Spin.
to take it down. There was a raccoon at the top, so he was like, he decided to just keep, he's cutting the branches off, and he got up to about 15 feet to the top where the raccoon was. He was hoping the raccoon would jump to another tree or anything. No, that bad boy was defending his ground.
Sit.
Yet the arborist had to come back the next day, and the raccoon was gone
Kiss.
by then.
I love how he has to think about it. Spin, 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 spin. Kiss. Up. Up. Kiss. That's a very good kiss. And one more kiss. I like the kisses. And kiss. You guys want to lick my hand now?
There was so many businesses being closed and
Oh, that's my
hardly
hand.
any traffic on the roads. It's like the air is smelling very clean, even when it's not been raining. The pollen's definitely gone up, and it still smells clear.
Yeah, it cooks so much.
Oh yeah, it's like where there's a lot of bears, the trash cans have it's bear-proof trash cans.
No, we have to go 9 nights. No, the house has to go potty. I mean 9 nights. Not potty, 9 nights. Yeah, we gotta go 9 nights. It's that time. It's that time in our routine. What do you think, dear?
About what?
Going to bed.
I agree. So guys, we're going to go ahead and do what she just said and go to bed.
Oh, Tracy, I was just asking about you if you were here.
And on that note, nope.
Look, she just came on.
Yep.
Oh, Ruthie.
Yeah, you pretty much almost missed it, Ghosties.
Ruthie.
I think Jess had a question for you.
Oh, I was just asking if you had seen I guess my dad said on Amazon there's a 2005 documentary about the next pandemic.
Oh, I ordered a mask from the Cat Ball on Etsy, and I ordered them at like 12:30, and a little after 4 o'clock, I got an email saying that they're ready for shipment. So it looks like she makes them ahead of time and then puts them up and makes up to order like I do with the pictures. And with her, she's just a day away shipping.
Oh, look at my attractive outfit. These are my favorite sweatpants because they're really loose and I have another pair underneath. So I have 2 pairs of sweatpants on. All right, boys. Well, hope you guys have a good Monday. We love you. We'll find you a good home. Yeah, come give me kisses and hugs. Let me tuck you in. I tuck you into bed. Oopsies.
Tracy wonders that documentary is the one with the scientist in San Diego that has a possible treatment for COVID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Dad said it was from 2005, so I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Okay, you good nights. I tuck you in. Kisses. I see you in the morning. Oh, that didn't last. But for a second. You know what come here. Can you check the camera? And then, let's see. Okay, we'll take some food from your morning bowl. Oh, this is not on right. Oh, no wonder why there's an issue. There's 2. There you go, buddy. Right here. All right. Good night. You say the thing.
Good night, guys. Enjoy the kitties. Have a nice day. No, boys. No. Okay. Oh, nice try there, Zuko.